How's it going, everyone? I'm going to hang on for a bit, just to let people join. But yes, Monday Fundays come back around again. I'm going to chill out and finish my iced coffee. Yum, yum, yum. I'm waiting for people to join. Who's in the room? Who's in the room? Pop up. Hey up, Eileen. Hello again. How are you, my sweetheart? Are we all excited for Monday Funday? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I've come on a little bit early so I could sort of have a little bit of a chinwag with yous. I'm good. You have just saved me from cleaning the bathroom. Bathroom can be done later, my darling. It can be done later. No, that's fine. Just do it later. Hey up and Anne, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, absolutely. Defo. Yes, just waiting for a few more to come in and say hello. As you're coming into the room, pop up. Let me know who's in and who's about. I'm going to be doing some Monday Funday readings today. Arlene, what? Have you had a good day? Well, I have actually, to be fair. It's been so hot today. I'm not entirely sure of how hot it was, but I'm almost certain it hit like 23, 24 degrees Celsius, you guys. So obviously I was with my mum sunbathing in her back garden today, so I'm feeling a little tan. No need for the fake bait today, ladies. Hey up, Sasha. Hi, Aish. Hey up, Brand. Missy, Fawn. Oh, we need thunder. It's do you know what? This fucking wires in the way of my chat. How do I stay. Yeah. Need a bit of thunder. It's muggy up here in Scotland. Yeah, it's been muggy down here as well. Hey up, Tabby. Yeah, you've actually made it, Tabby. Hello, somewhere in town, Taro. How are you all doing? How's your day been, everybody? Let me know. Like I was saying to Eileen, I've just been sunbathing in my mum's garden today. We drank some juice and she made me a full English fry up. I was like, oh, weren't expecting that. It was lovely. Hello, Denise. Yes, I'm all right. Thank you, my darling. Hello, Dana. Hello, Mrs. V. Oh, it's nice to see you all in here. I've been sleeping, way too tired lately. Oh, bless you. Ha! Marcus is present here. Hey up, Gina. I'm all right, doll. I'm all right. I'm good. So, yeah, I wouldn't call it a very productive day, but I've had a nice day. Excuse me. I'm just going to sort of hang on for about 10 minutes before I start. Make sure that I've got everybody in who needs to be in. Jeannie, you look fab. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've been tanning myself up today. No special going on. I did put a bit of mascara on for you lot, but that's about it. Not saying I won't make an effort for you lot, but I kind of thought, do you know what? My tan's actually sort of helped clear my skin up a little bit as well, you know what I mean? And I've got a bit of colour to me now, so I don't really need as much foundation and fucking bronzer as I did. You know what? I can go dead. I'm one or the other. I go pale as a white bedsheet, or I go quite nice, darkly tanned. Do you know what I mean? I'm never in middle. But yeah, when I go pale as a white bedsheet, I have to put my makeup on with a shovel. Cleaning, just pay my cable bill so I can keep watching you. Oh, bless you somewhere in Time Tarot. Do you know what? I actually feel quite privileged that I warrant your cable bill being paid. Oh, dear. Yeah, I just had to pay mine the other day, actually. I thought, yes, I better pay it, because if it goes next week, I can't be here to speak to you, lovely lot. Aish, your accent is Brit. Yeah, I am a Brit. I'm a proud British citizen. Glad I'm not the only one. Oh, Marcus. Hello, Lady Wolf. How are you, sweetheart? Hannah, never considered having your lashes professionally tinted. Imagine waking up looking lovely. Do you know, I've considered it, but every time I've even thought about going and get it done, especially this time of the year, my hay fever is just terrible. I mean, most people know when I do wear mascara, I usually wear it on the bottom as well. And I haven't been able to. I've only had to have a tiny. That's why my lashes don't look as long as they normally do. I've only been able to put a tiny bit on the tips because my hay fever is just so sore. I can't even go anywhere near the skin. It's just so fucking sore. I might attempt to get them done around like autumn time when my hay fever's like not affecting me as much. I like Brit accent. Oh, good. Hey up, Carol. How are you, my sweetheart? Hanan, totally changed my life. Lash lift and tint, you'll find a good specialist eventually. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think my sister-in-law does all that kind of stuff. She does my nails for me. And she did say she was going to do some infills because I think I'm ready for infills now. They're sort of grown out. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they've kind of grown out a little bit here. So she said she was going to do my infills for me before the weekend, so I might get her to have a go. But I don't know, I'd have to double my sign up on Piriton first. Somewhere in Time Tarot, my daughter's boyfriend is a Brit too. We are from New York. Hello, New York. Baby cakes, you just don't know how I like it down low, and I just want you to know that I think our love will grow. We'll take it step by step because I'm not something keep on. Baby cakes, you just don't know. No, sorry, I just felt the urge then. Hello, baby cakes, how are you? I love that song though. Can you guys remember that song? When was it? Was it in the 90s or was it the early noughties? I can't remember, you know. I can't remember who sang it, but I used to love it. It must have been in the late 1990s, I think. Because I remember it always came on the radio, and when I used to work in sort of like florist kind of factory thing, and it always used to come on the radio, and I always used to be like putting little flowers on the conveyor belt, and I'd be like bobbing away to it. It was so cool. Oh dear. Oh, you didn't let them put you in a corner feeling better. I'm dead happy for you. Oh, and God, it's pouring in here in NC. Oh, we've been having some crazy weather in the UK. Linda, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you, Linda. It's Monday fun day, you guys. Do you know one of the main reasons why I decided to do this on a Monday? It's because I know most of you are working, and just the thought or of like finished work or having a break from work or whatever. And it's sort of like some of you start working on a Tuesday, some of you start, another day. And it's sort of like, I thought, right, okay, I'm going to be clever about this. Everyone hates the thought of Monday rolling around. There's school runs, there's work, there's shopping, there's laundry, there's cleaning. So I thought, I'm going to do it on Monday and give you lot something to fucking look forward to after a good weekend. Perfect timing. KK knows. I'm telling you now, KK knows. KK's not still bad. KK knows this shit. And I've been doing it. Monday Fun Day's been going on now for it'll be about a year this month, yeah. Can you believe it's Monday? Well, actually, it is a year. It would have been a year. I think I started doing it around the back end of June. So I reckon it'd be about bang on a year in a couple of weeks. I might do something special. The first year anniversary of Monday Funday. Defo. It's a wee bit of light on Monday, yeah. Oh dear. Lady Wolf, you and Tyler from Tyler's Tarot need to do a song together. We should do a collaboration, really, shouldn't we? I keep saying, though, I'd love to, like, either go on his channel or him come on my channel and let's do a collab. I can't sing for shit, though, so he'll just have to take over with that fucking smooth voice of his. You got to admit, though, guys, that bloke, I swear to God, that guy has got a beautiful voice. You can't knock that. And he's a great tarot reader as well. You cannot knock it. You really can't. I actually managed to catch up with my Scorpio off him. When was it? Last week, I think. Yeah. And I tell you what, the guy has been in stitches. Yeah, a lot of, to be fair, hey up Lucia, babe. Yeah, to be fair, if I'm perfectly honest, just about every subscriber I've got is probably also subscribed to Tyler because he keeps giving me these shout outs. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so humble. I really do, though. I really appreciate it. Oh, I know, Lucia, I know. Aye, sure. Mrs. V, laugh out loud, or lots of laughs, whichever. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, since I'm on the subject of tarot readers, I still have to, like, give shout outs to, you know, my good friend over at Moonlight Scorpio, Karina. Actually managed to catch up with her reading last week as well. She's absolutely amazing. I don't know. I just love her personality. I just, especially with her being another Scorpio, I always think, you know, if your reader's the same sort of sign as you, I don't know. I just feel there's that connection there. You know what I mean? And also Star-Lordess Tarot as well. She's another one. I had her on my channel actually not too long ago. We need to, Star-Lordess, if you catch this, we need to arrange something where I come on your channel next time. Yeah. But yeah, and obviously Water and Fire Tarot, the lovely Jen. Oh, my earrings just fell out. Yeah, the lovely Jen. She's been popping out some good readings lately, and obviously, oh, that's come loose a bit there. Hold on, you guys. I'm breaking my earring. Stay still. Yeah, that's not moving now. It's all right, the little clasp came out then. Click. There we go. Yeah, and Psychic Pisces, Veronica as well. She's been dishing out some really good readings as well just lately. Definitely wants to keep an eye on those, are you guys? As well as the wonderful Tyler, of course. What happened to Nicole? She was a tarot reader. I liked her too. Nicole. Can't think who you're on about, Marcus. Which was that the name of a channel, or was it? Or I tend to sort of relay the name of the channel. I think you referred. I might have done. I don't know. I can't recall a Nicole. I'm sorry if there's anyone called Nicole that's a tarot reader that I have referred and I'm forgetting you. I really do apologise. I can't think. I really can't. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Might have been someone else, Marcus. It might have been. Yeah. Somewhere in Time Tarot, I found you on my own. You're a great intuitive reader. That's what I love about you. Thank you so much, Somewhere in Time Tarot. I really do love the feedback from you guys. It's been, do you know what? And it's like all the comments that I get on my videos and stuff, and I do read them, and I make a point of actually going in and putting a little love heart on every single one of them, you know what I mean? Because I really do appreciate that kind of stuff. I tell you what, you know, when I'm having a really, really, and I know this sounds dead weird, but whenever I'm having a really, really shitty day, or I don't know, work's a bit slow for whatever reason, you know, we do get those times where you have a bit of a dip every now and again. I always just, I go and check, I just go and look at your comments, you guys, and it just brightens my day. You know, and it makes all this worth it. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Triple Gemini. Linda from here, what is LED? What do you mean LED? I always think LED is like LED lights, you know, like disco lights. That's what I always think of anyway when we say LED. I don't know if you're on about something different. Let me know. If I can answer, I'll try. Guide LED. Guide. Oh! No, it's not guide LED. It's guide LED. So basically, sorry, Linda. I took a brain freeze. Right. Guide LED. It's guide LED. So basically, in the Monday Funday, my guides run the show. My guides pretty much choose who I read for. So when the time comes and I say to everyone, you know, pop up, let me know your sun's sign, a quick question, or tell me to roll with it, my guides lead the show. It's guide led readings, you know what I mean? They sort of, yeah, you've got it. That's how this kind of works. That's why I wanted to keep this free at the point of service, because this is sort of my way of giving back for the gifts that I've got. And that's what another thing as well, because obviously when I first hit YouTube, you do get them, you know, everybody who sort of literally smashes up your email box. Can you do this? Can you do that? I said the majority aren't willing to sort of pay for that time and effort that you put into the readings. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to completely say no to a few freebies. So I thought, you know what? I'll let my guides run the show, because that way, those who actually sort of really do deserve a reading get one. You know what I mean? Because then at least I'm leaving it in the faith of my guides. And it's not as biased, if you get me. And it's like, even if I read for one person one week and then the next week I've got another message for them, if my guides tell me to do that, then I will, you know. It's as simple as that. So that's how this works. You need to be compensated for your time. Oh, yeah, definitely. But this is sort of a bit different. You know, I just take 1 hour out of my week, and it's not like it's killing me to do so. Some weeks can't do it, granted. But the majority of the time, I do like to sort of just come out and do it. You know, it's just, again, it's my way of sort of saying thank you and helping those out that otherwise probably wouldn't get that help. 9 times out of 10, it's to do with the love lives. And sometimes, the majority of the time, if I'm perfectly honest, I'm just giving peeps a bit of enlightenment, a bit of help. Sometimes I kick up the backside. That's how it usually goes. And Angela knows her stuff. She really does. I mean, she's raring to go. Here she is. She's raring to go. Oh, she enjoys it every time, Arlene, and she sort of gives me a bit of appraisal for agreeing to do it, which is nice. Kay, do you ever have spirit guides send messages to you and you not know who it's for? Or do you need a name? I have had things like that before, but I had to kind of block it out because it was a little bit, how can I put it? I just didn't feel like it was something for, I mean, I tried it, you know, when I very first started, I tried doing a once a week, you know, random psychic messages. And obviously sometimes I got names coming through, sometimes I got descriptions of who the messages were for, and they were for specific people, you know what I mean? And, you know, I suppose in some way or another, if they're guided to go and watch that video, then they were. But I sort of took a step back from it because it was like, I don't know. I just felt like the Monday Fundays were enough, you know what I mean? But it does occasionally happen, yeah. And especially if it's for, and I've done this a couple of times as well, you know, when I've actually in a personal reading read for someone and then I've hung up and then I've had another message come through. Okay, no, you forgot to say this. You need to let them know this. I've ended up just quickly emailing him that message as well. So yeah, that has happened before a few times. Not often, granted, but yeah, a few times. Normally I sort of, because obviously my readings are on a time length, you know what I mean, on a time limit, I suppose you could say. I tend to sort of get out everything that I need to get out in those sessions anyway. So it's like I said, it's few and far between when it happens, but it does happen. Yeah. Hey up, Julie. How are you, sweetheart? So anyway, you guys, very, very quickly before I get started, just to let you know, FYI, not everybody obviously watching is going to get read today because I can only sort of run for about, I'd say, 45 minutes. So in that space of time, I'll probably be able to read for about 5 or 6 people, depending on how long their readings last for today. And obviously, you know, it is a guide-led sort of thing. So please don't go sending super chats in the hope that you're going to get a reading today. It doesn't work like that. If you want to send a super chat as a donation, you are more than welcome. If you want to send a super chat, should you receive a reading today in appreciation for the reading you've had, then again, you're welcome. But I am putting it out there. This is a free at the point of service, okay? Also, you guys, if anybody's curious about the way that I read my cards and want to explore something a little bit more risque, I have got a tuition that's called Kaylovestarot Presents Sex in the Tarot. So, you know, if you want a bit of a giggle and you don't mind and you're not too prudish, you know, you haven't got a stick rammed so far up your arse that you're licking it, then definitely go check out the trailer on my channel. In fact, I will pop up the link on here for you guys, and that way you can just click it should you really want to. So yes, there you go. Otherwise, you guys, I'm going to get stuck in. If anybody who has a burning question to ask and does not get chosen today, you can still partake in the one question readings at a later date, which run all the time. These aren't on a specific day or anything like that. And they're just £5, okay? And it's all done through email. So I'll pop the links up for those at the end. But right now, you lot, I'm going to get stuck in. So I'm just going to repeat once more. All I need when I tell you to pop up is your sun sign and a short question. I don't need a novel, or tell me to roll with it. And I'll pass on messages to those that Angela feels, you know, I sometimes get, while I'm reading the comments, as soon as I'm reading her name, I sometimes get a brush on my cheek, tap on my shoulder, waft on my hair, or she'll actually come out right and say her name. Depends on how strong she is, you know, today. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So then, you guys, let's go. Pop up. Let's have ya. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Who's up first, Angela? Let me know. If you hear me talking to someone called Angela, it's just my guide. Who am I reading for first? Julie Newhorse. Julie, you got a message, darling. Yeah, I know you Pisces. Julie, what's the message for Julie? Okay, for some strange reason, I keep hearing health's not too good at the minute. That might have the cards might sort of, oh good God, I've got shitloads fell out. Okay, let me see. Right, is this separate? Okay. Julie, you've got quite a message here, sweetheart. Okay, Julie, babe, right, okay, like I was saying before, I kept hearing, as I was shuffling, bad health, well, not bad health, but, you know, health's not too good. So I'm sort of wondering if you or someone that you're involved with has been having a bit of bad health for whatever reason, you know what I mean? And I'm sort of looking at this and I'm sort of, how can I put it? I'm looking at hanging around for progress, albeit progress is slow at the minute. And this is health wise. This is health wise. Like there's something going on with either you or someone you love, because I've got the Two of Cups here as well, or someone that you're interested in, involved with, whatever. I suppose it really doesn't matter. I've got like two separate messages going on. One's regarding health, one's regarding love, but somehow they're intertwining, which is strange. It's your daughter, right? Okay. It's almost like I kind of want to say, are you hanging around for some sort of communication, like test results or anything like that? That's kind of what I'm sort of seeing. And, you know, the Two of Wands here is suggesting that you're kind of stuck until we get some sort of communication back that's to do with whether or not something's going to progress or get better, or slow progress to get better, something like that. And it's sort of, I must admit, the Knight of Pentacles is in the right way position. So I feel like if you are waiting for some sort of communication, I feel like you're still going to have this waiting period going on, sweetheart. I feel like there could be maybe a couple more tests, but all in all, it's slow progress. It's slow progress. That's kind of the message that I've got there. So it's neither good nor bad. I feel like Spirit's just sort of saying this could take more time to recover from, I suppose you could say, or recoup from, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing here you can't really do anything until you sort of get this communication, whether it's from like a I don't know, someone at a hospital, a GP even, or, you know, like blood test results or something. Yeah, it's very slow trying to get answers on progress. Yeah, again, I feel like the message there is this is just, you're going to be waiting for a little bit longer. Not too much longer, though. You know what I mean? It's slow progress, but yeah, there's still a waiting period attached. I feel like that's just the message right there. Julie, I don't know whether you're in a relationship at the minute or whether you're single, but this is what's coming towards you. And obviously, I think the reason why this health thing to do with your daughter is intertwined and you relate into your love life as well. Maybe I'm sort of looking at this as, well, to be fair, when you're putting so much time and effort into helping your daughter, it's quite easy to overlook your own love life, you know what I mean? Because you are looking after you and your own first, which is absolutely fair enough. But if you've got somebody around you at the moment who's trying to get to know you, or you want to get to know them, but the timing's not been good, Spirit's saying you could miss an opportunity in the near future to sort of, and if you're already in a relationship, darling, this is just sort of putting your own relationship to one side because you're trying to sort your daughter out, you know what I mean? But again, the main message here is, you know, you can put some sort of time and effort into your divorce. 2 months, yeah. This must be new then. I mean, I did feel newness about it with the full This feels like obviously someone may be trying to communicate with you. I mean, I've got the Queen of Swords, that invite to communicate. This could be to do with your daughter, but I feel more love orientated, but it could be to do with your daughter. Maybe your daughter's trying to communicate to you that you also need to look after number one. I'm wondering if your daughter's trying to tell you to look after yourself first. Maybe your daughter wants you to go on a date. Maybe there's an offer for a date coming through. And obviously, I kind of feel like it could totally be your daughter saying, you know what, Mum? I'm okay. Just go on a date, you know, look after yourself. I feel like it's a good opportunity, and Spirit's also coming in to say you could miss an opportunity for a really nice relationship if you don't. And obviously the Page of Swords, let thy guard down when it comes to love. Kind of feel like this is just sort of saying there is this waiting period anyway. Nothing can really be done anyway. And your daughter, you know, I feel like this is coming from your daughter, if I'm perfectly honest, Julie. I don't know if that's going to upset you too much or what. There's a date coming through at least that could lead to a relationship. It could also be that your daughter wants you to have a relationship. That could be the case as well. Yeah, I agree with Marcus right there on the balance. I really do think that your family and your personal life, yeah, I agree with that balance completely. Because things are a little bit stagnant where it comes to finding out whether or not something's going to get better or not, or how long it's going to be before your daughter does feel better. But whichever way it is, oh yeah, definitely you can move on. I'm not seeing the Two of Cups for no reason. I think this is your daughter saying to you, look, Mum, if you've got someone interested in you, go for it. You know, that's how I'm sort of looking at that, Julie. So yeah, I'll leave that one with you, my sweetheart. Nice one. You have to let me know who, what, where, when comes in for you. And you'll also have to let me know how your daughter gets on, my sweetheart. I do wish you all the best. Right then, you guys, let's move on. Who's next? Yeah. All right, Julie, no problem. I'll pop up you lot. Short question to tell me to roll with. Oh, straight away, triple Gemini. Straight away. Triple Gemini. Never mind it, triple Gemini. I know. Do you know what? We've had this conversation before, haven't we? Where you said you got 3 lots of Gemini in your chart. It's never mind you and yourself. It's me and myself and I with that one, isn't it? Bless you, my sweetheart. I love Geminis, actually. My brother's a Gemini. Is this your birthday month, triple Gemini? Page of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups reversed, Queen of Pentacles. I'm kind of seeing this as what's happened already or what's happening now. Happy birthday for this month, triple Gemini. The 10 of Swords. Right, what's coming towards triple Gemini? The Hermit. Strength reversed. Queen of Swords. And what was that? King of Wands. Put quite simply, darling, the shit that you've been through in the past or recent past, it's over. It's just left you a little bit fragile. You single at the minute? Or I need to be careful what I'm saying here. I really do need to be careful what I'm saying here. Yeah. Not for long. So basically, the situation as it's happened that I've got here, I'm definitely, I mean, I hate to see the Ten of Cups reversed because this tells me that you, tens reverse for me are always getting so close to the completion point of that card element and then bam, hitting a dead end, usually quite suddenly. Whether it's a divorce or a long-term relationship coming to a very abrupt end. This is either self-sabotage, but I kind of get a feeling like it's a bit of both. Not only did you feel let down by someone, but by engulfing yourself in bitterness. I feel like you're over it now because the 10 is upright, but I kind of feel like this kind of went on for quite some time, longer than it probably should have. This self-sabotage kind of period where you were just doubting yourself and punishing yourself for something that somebody else did, you know, maybe a bit of woe is me kind of going on as well at the time. Don't get me wrong, that period's over. It's just sort of gave me a rough idea of just how bad things got and how bad it affected you. And obviously, it's this, you know, I feel like Spirit's sort of saying, now you can let your guard down a little bit. Now you can sort of allow yourself to get to know someone else. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles right here. This is more focused on your home, your work. Not really sort of, okay, yeah, you've always got that thought in the back of your mind that you'd love to be with someone else. I just feel like this has been very difficult for you to get over. It's almost like even when you've got offers for a date and you want to go on a date, you sort of end up coming back home from a date or not even going on the date because, you know, fear, anxiety and that kind of shit just keep getting in the way. And obviously it's very easy for anyone else trying to get to know you to sense that. So if you're wondering why any dates and stuff like that haven't been working out lately, that'll be why, darling. Maybe I've saved you a bit of time and effort there. However, I do see someone making a move on you in the near future. This fire sign. And obviously we've got this communication, step back from all that dating, Milan. Instead of actually wanting to put yourself out there, we'd rather sit at home and lick a wound, you know. I think Spirit's coming through to give you a bit of a kick on the backside here. I think you're being put on the spot a little bit. This is someone really attractive. The King of Wands is never, ever, ever a fugly kind of dude. Never. Or woman. It's never fugly. Not in the... No, it's not. It's someone extremely passionate, attractive. Usually the King of Wands, they've got something about the eyes, you know, like those come to bed eyes kind of stuff. And it's like, yeah, as I said, it's a hard situation. You're going to find yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place here because you really, really are going to be really fucking attracted to this guy or whatever it is it's your preference. But you're going to find yourself extremely attracted to them. And yet we're still in this mindset of, oh, I don't think I can be bothered. I don't know. I think Spirit's coming through to say this one's worth getting to know. You know, do you see the Queen? This is you. Hand held out. Invite to communicate. Someone wants to make a move. You're letting them in. You want hands held out. You're letting them in. Someone's making a move. You're letting them in. Possible reconcile? No, darling. I'm not seeing a reconciliation. I'll pull your romance angel. I mean, if a reconciliation card comes out, then fair enough, it's a cert. But otherwise, I'm not sort of inclined to go along with that. Yeah, it's safe for you to love. I think this is someone new. I mean, you may have a vague idea, sort of. You may know them vaguely, I suppose. Maybe it's someone through work. Maybe it's someone you've passed in the street before now. Who knows? But like I say, regardless, you are going to be, if not already, extremely attracted to this person. Spirit wants you to have this experience. I feel like doing this. I think you've done this for long enough. And I think that now's the time for you to sort of put your son back out there again. Go, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Spirit's urging you now to actually go along with this. So if you're approached by someone who's very, very attractive, gift of the gab, all the little sweet nothing, you know, blah, 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 blah. Spirit wants you to get to know them. It wants you to have this experience. For some strange reason, thinks this experience is going to be good for you. Whether it works out or not, it's going to be good for you. You know, and obviously the King of Wands, yeah, I wouldn't mind waking up next to the King of Wands the next morning. Good luck to you, Triple Gemini. Right, moving on. Who's next? Pop up, you lot. Hey up, Martin. How are you, sweetie? Let me see. Nikki C. Nikki, what's your sun sign, darling? Gemini. Oh, another Gemini. Whoa, what do you know? All right, let me see. Nikki. No problem, darling. Right. There is a lot of air today, isn't there? I always seem to find a bit of a theme going on these Monday Fundays, whether it's a theme in the readings that I'm giving or a theme in the people that I'm reading for. All right, Nikki, Gemini. Birthday month, innit? For these lot. Love is in the air. Yeah, I like that one, Aish. Da, 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 da. Love is in the air. All right, let me see. Nikki, Gemini. 10 of Wands reversed. I'm sort of pulling a few cards for as things have happened or are now. 10 of Pentacles reversed. And then a few cards for what's coming towards you. 10 of, oh my God. Okay, there's something going on here. 4 of, right. 3 10s in the reverse. Yeah, this is for the past as well. Yeah, 5 of Swords reversed. What's coming towards Nikki? These 3 sort of fell out together. The Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and 7 of Wands. 10 of Cups. Bloody hell. 4 10s in one reading. 2 of Cups. Right. Sweetie, are you in a relationship now or are you single? If you're single, you ain't going to be single for long. I have got... Yeah, you're single. I've got this awkward scenario here, okay? Because you got 4 10s in one reading, right? And when we break it down for numerology, 1 plus 0 is 1, i.e. new, fresh beginning. So I'm just highlighting the fact that there's a lot of newness going on around you at the moment in many, many ways, okay? Especially when it comes to love. I kind of feel like to see 3 10s in the reverse compared to 1 in the upright, which is what's coming towards you in your future, this sort of tells me that nothing new's really been going on with you for some time, okay? And it's almost as if you've been praying and wondering, when the hell is my new fresh chance going to start? When is my new beginning, my fresh start going to happen? I feel like this 10 of Cups is to sort of say, brace yourself, darling, it's coming. Any 10 in the reverse, I sort of see it as getting close to the element, of, I suppose, of that card and then hitting a dead end. So, you know, with the ones. It's a bit different, really. These 2, I'd say that for, but these, I'd definitely say this is a little bit different. This is releasing your burdens. Releasing anything that was oppressive. heavy on your shoulders kind of stuff. You're looking for a new job too. There's a lot of newness going on, darling, and I have got a card that indicates, yeah, there could be some money coming through for you as well. So it would be in the form of a job. 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is like, again, maybe you were in a really, really good job in the past that paid well. And then this is like a dead end. Bam. Bit of a shake-up, quite sudden. No longer there. And it's also with commitment as well. Getting so close to fulfillment and commitment and stuff like that. And then, bam, hitting another dead end. The 10 of Swords, this is the one that worries me the most. I always prefer to see the 10 in the upright. To see it in the reverse bothers me. This is sort of, again, another one stuck in the past, really struggling to get over it. It's almost like the actual person or people that were weighing heavy on you, that were holding you back, are no longer there. That's the 10 of Wands reversed. However, the mental residue is still there. We are still very much in that moment mentally of constantly being let down, constantly being stabbed in the back, constantly being screwed over, constantly being made to feel worthless and rejected. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy that I'm looking at with the 10 reverse. This is the backlash from the action. You know, I always say wherever there's an action, there's a reaction. If somebody screws you over left, right and centre, and this is a snowballing kind of effect thing, I suppose the reaction really is insecurity, beating yourself up, you know, that kind of stuff. And obviously the 4 of Pentacles suggests that you are still hanging on to this energy. It's not worth it anymore. That's the thing. It really isn't. And I think that the 5 of Swords has reversed it because I feel like it's really because I feel good and happy for a while now, but I might be holding on to it. Well, you'd know if you were, darling. The thing is, the 5 of Swords reversed is sort of that notion that it's the pick-me-up, really. So I suppose this card could explain why you're feeling good about yourself. Because obviously in the upright, we're fighting a losing battle. It's not worth the fight. And I suppose in the upright, it could just be mentally, because swords do represent what goes on in your head. It could just be mentally that you got to that stage where you thought, you know what? I am going to keep fighting. I am going to sort my shit out. I am going to make this progress. But ultimately, yeah, we are still hanging on to a lot of shit in the meantime as well. So what's coming towards you, despite all this energy, is I see you standing your ground, and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the card that I said that could indicate the new job. We have a little bit more focus on work and money here. Do you see how she's looking down at the pentacle right there? There's a lot of focus on work and money. And actually trying to, I like the Queen. This is trying to sort of accomplish something, reach a goal. She's also quite a homely character. You know, she's usually someone who sort of really does like materialistically like a really nice home, and obviously very work focused in order to, you know, to have a nice life, really. She's quite materialistic. So I suppose in a way, you know, if there's something that you've been really wanting to treat yourself to and you've not been able to as of yet, that time's coming. So that's why I say indication of more money, indication of a new job. Stand your ground with that, okay? And I also do see, and it was so weird how these 3 have sort of come out for you, because I also have some sort of a new budding relationship looming that could be very, very long lasting. I want to say we're a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And these are messages of love, the Knights of Messengers. And, you know, I really do like to see the 2 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. That is pretty much an assert relationship looming. And like I say, we're a possible water sign. And I kind of think that, yeah, it would be nice for you, Nikki, considering everything that you've been through. I feel like Spirit's sort of saying, even though you've come so far, or as far as you possibly could, with any kind of progression, there is still some little bits and bobs that we're still hanging on to. So, you know, maybe it's lack of self-confidence, maybe it's rejection issues, Maybe it's a bit of insecurity going on, whatever it is. It's not so much that you are hung up on whoever did fuck you over in the past. This is, like I say, more residual energy. When you are told 1,000,001 times, or made to feel 1,000,001 times that you can't do this, you can't do that, that you're worthless, that you're not worth this and that and the other, mentally you're going to start believing it. And that's what my point to all of this. That's what's being hung on to here, is the belief that it can't be done, the pessimism, if you know what I mean. That's what Spirit's saying needs a bit of tweaking. And it seems like you've got a window of opportunity to sort of tweak that shit before this relationship comes along. Because obviously you don't want to be entering into a new relationship with someone while we're still feeling, you know, or thinking about this kind of stuff. You know, so I think that Spirit's sort of saying, keep up the good work. You are making steps. You are making a lot of progress to better yourself and to make yourself feel better, which is really good. There's just those little tweaks that just need working on, you know, and anything that makes you feel good about yourself, whether it be a hobby, whether it be a bit of exercise, whether it be going out with your girlfriends and having a few cocktails, it really doesn't matter. Whatever's going to make you feel better about yourself, go do it. Go feel good, okay? Get some self-confidence back, in other words, because you're going to need it. This relationship, you know, no relationships ever lasted when somebody's like so low in self-confidence, it's scary. You know, just FYI. Either way, though, I do see someone coming in that is possible long-term relationship. Congrats to you, Nikki. Which is really nice considering everything that you've been through. You see, that's how Spirit works. It'll say, okay, this might be coming in for you, but it's your incentive. In order to get this, we need to change that. That's usually how this works. You're welcome, Nikki. Okay, then, you guys, pop up who's next. Oh, no problem, Julie. You take care, darling. Let me see. Who's next? Let me see. Oh, we are. Martin. Roll with Libra. Martin, you have a message. Another air sign. Bloody hell. I'm just picking out all the air signs today. Oh, God, no. Don't feel disheartened, anybody else. You still might get picked. Oh, good God. What was that? Ace of Wands. In the death. Right, okay. I'm seeing... Is this what's been going on? 8 of Wands. Okay. Martin, have you had dealings with an earth sign or a Scorpio of late? Someone that was more than likely telling little fibs. Interesting. Is that... Oh my God, Martin, I've got something to tell you. Right, listen, you guys. I'm just going to have a say while I'm reading for Martin, because it's going to be good. So, Martin, got this little problem here with, I want to say, this definitely looks to me like someone was lying about, you know, there's the Ace of Swords reverse, there's a blatant lie, Ace of Wands bonus card. This looks like to me like someone's lying about who they may have had sex with. That's kind of how it looks to me. Did your ex cheat on you? I know I haven't even spoken to you in ages. And obviously, the death card's there. It's over. It's done with. We've stopped this shit. We've changed. We've transformed. But obviously, it's left you here a little bit insecure. The thing is, Martin, do you have many female friends? This is going to be fun. Martin, yeah. Martin, one of your friends has got a secret crush on you. Oh, shit, you not. Being serious. And I get a feeling like it's someone who is a little bit snappy with you at times, maybe a fire sign. The thing is, I've got the Queen of Wands reversed, but the Page of Swords is reversed next to it. So I'm just tying these two together. This is someone who is a little bit neither here nor there. They've got the guard down with you, but they can sometimes be a little bit too, how can I put it, overly passionate and a little bit snappy possibly sometimes. But yeah, whoever this friend of yours is, they've got a secret crush on you, my friend. What do you know? And you've got a choice to make. You can either remain in the friendship and just sort of put it out there that it is just a friendship, or you can do a bit of experimentation on new love with a friend. You know, if you've got an inkling that they've been, I don't know, you know that old saying, how I'm sort of looking at these two, treat them mean but keep them keen. Seriously, that's what I think's going on. I'd like to know this actually, Martin. What are you going to do? I'm with Linda on this one. We have to know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's the ultimate answer here? You're going to go for it. Hey, there we go. Yes. Martin's going for it. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Where are you? And there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Martin's going for it. Martin's going for it. Sorry, guys. That's sort of like, woo, woo. Yes, go for it, Martin. Right, pop up then, you lot. Who's next? Who is next? Who am I reading for? Let me see. Angela, who am I reading for? Ellie, okay, I met someone new. Amazing, right? Ellie, I'm made up for you, sweetheart. Oh my God. We'll chat in a bit, my darling. Who am I reading for? Eileen Langer. Right, Eileen. You up, darling? Capricorn. Capricorn for Eileen. Martin, thanks, Kay. I'm going to book a reading off you, Kay. Yeah, darling, I'm ready when you are. I've actually got a few spaces left for tonight, you know, if anybody wants to take them up. I might even do a discount on them. Let me sort it at the end, though. I'm going to do a couple more people and then I'll call it a night. Right, Eileen. Roll with it, girl. I shall go. Capricorn. Message for Eileen, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm sort of just drawing you a few cards for as things have been, as they are now, and what's coming towards you. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Fool reversed. Five of Wands. It's coming towards Eileen. Five of Cups. The Moon. What's in under the surface? Eight of Cups. Right, okay. Three of Pentacles. What the hell was that? Three of Swords. Eileen, are you single or dating at the moment? because I've got something going on here that I'm not all too keen on sort of seeing. Common law. Can I just ask, is there been a lot of arguments and conflict going on in your relationship just lately? Maybe even a bit of, I don't know, I hate to say it, suspicion even? If not suspicion, then I know what this is. I'm just sort of eliminating the obvious. No, it's been good, okay. I've got pentacles, so if this isn't a love situation, this is definitely work. I kind of want to say, because I've got the 3 of Pentacles here as well in what's sort of coming towards you. I'm sort of wondering here, okay, if there has been a little bit of jealousy, rumours, gossip, competition, conflict at work, that kind of stuff. And I've got here the Free Yourself card. It's time to take back control of your life. That's that sort of, you know, maybe the only other sort of area that really sort of needs looking into, I suppose. If all is good with your love life, this has definitely got to be concerning finances and work for either you or your partner. I mean, a little, nothing major, but looking for something better. And yeah, I mean, I just sort of want to stay, darling, considering the cards I've got for what's coming towards you, it is actually a good thing that you're looking for something better, because I can only see this situation getting worse. And if that oracle card saying free yourself, and you know that's something that's bothering you in work terms, I would definitely say you're doing the right thing. Maybe this is just confirmation that you are doing the right thing, you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, I've got the Fool reversed, you know, along with this 5 of Wands. So I'm sort of picking up a couple of things really intuitively from these two. For one, I kind of feel like there's a bit of conflict of interest, I suppose you could say. Like workplace politics shit going on. Not everybody's agreeing, you know, and there's probably a bit of like rumours going on in the background. Somebody's not agreeing with someone. And like I say, this just feels like workplace politics playing out. I feel like you've tried to drop it, but the situation has just not improved in the slightest. The thing is, instead of sort of like, this card's like the crying over spilt milk card for me. Excuse me. And this is sort of like to say, I know you're a little bit sort of iffy about needing to leave the job, but you know, Spirit's sort of saying what you know, the damage is done now and it's likely to get worse. And I've got 3 cards for your near future that are telling me it is likely to get worse. So, you know, these 2 of Cups I'm sort of seeing as a positive that are still standing. You know, this is sort of being more focused over what's lost rather than what you've got. Maybe because of all the stress at work, you know, not that it's created any arguments in your relationship, but maybe your partner's noticed that, you know, it's that you're upset by the shit that's been going on or whatever. That, you know, but at the same time, I've got the 8 of Cups, so I can see that you do need to get out of this situation. Something's not quite right with this job. Something's missing. Something's not right. Whether it's low pay for too much work, or you just, for the sheer fact, putting up with a lot of shit for little money, that kind of stuff as well. The problem is, here is your, hey up, Stephanie. Here is your incentive to free yourself, and this isn't a good incentive. This is to sort of say this is what's going to happen if you stay put. It's going to get worse. This is what's hidden, what you're not seeing. You know, for a start, the Three of Pentacles has got to happen regardless. Learning from it, you know, learning from it. You may have to also it could be an extra message to learn new skills in order for ready for a new job that you're going for. But the Three of Swords, that's pretty much telling me that there's a bit of backstabbing that's about to go off. There could be some fierce conflict and confrontation as well, because obviously the Three of Swords fell directly underneath the Five. So I am seeing, you know, and this can be sort of hurtful stuff, you know, harsh words said that really hit to the core. It's not as strong as the King of Swords energy reverse, but the Three of Swords, yeah, it's quite painful. But yeah, and there may be this need to sort of learn some new skills in order for the new job. But all in all, Spirit's saying now's the right time to sort of free yourself. I personally always say, you know, stay where you are until you get somewhere else so that you're not losing out money-wise. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't cut your nose off to spite your face kind of thing. But you already are doing that. You know that. I feel like this is just sort of say, look, stick it out for as long as you can, but really sort of push the boat out when you're looking for a new job. Gonna look a little harder for a better job. Yeah, that's exactly what Spirit's saying. That's exactly what Spirit wants you to do, Eileen. Just look a little bit harder because the shit's about to get worse. Right then, my darling, I do wish you all the best. All right, you guys, I'm going to do one more pop up. Please do pop up. Yeah, I wish you all the best of luck, Eileen, moving forward. Let's see, who's next, Angela? Who's next? Who's next? Who's last but not least? No problem, Eileen. Unsanskor. I sort of had to look close then so that I could pronounce it properly. Unsanskor, Scorpio. The first Scorpio I'm reading for on the Monday Funday. How weird is that? Am I pronouncing it right? Unsanskor. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Unsanskor. What message have we got there? Unsanskor. Hello, Star Lordess Tarot. How are you, Deb? Right, Scorpio. Oh, it's Vanessa. Right, Vanessa. Okay. Vanessa. Oh, I'm all right, Deb. I'm absolutely fine, my lovely. Thanks ever so much for asking. Right, Vanessa, Scorpio female. Star Lordess, Deb, just hang on. I mean, this is my last reading. I'll have a quick natter. Right, Vanessa, up first, Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Swords reversed, ouch, the Chariot reversed, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed, and the Knight of Swords. I don't know. Yeah, I was just saying, Deb, we have to get together because I was wondering when we're going to do a live duo again, whether it be on your channel or mine. I think yours is up next, isn't it? Right, make the effort for Vanessa. Right. Right, Vanessa, darling. I've got this situation here where with someone who I think this feels like a situation where this just looks to me like you had an idea that someone was messing you about, like it could have been cheating with the Three of Swords reversed, and it's been really, really difficult to get over. It's obviously like a past scenario that's sort of going on. But yeah, and obviously here it's sort of like originally it was a relationship that was very, very fulfilling to sort of start with. You know, I kind of get a feeling like they treated you like a princess at first. And it was very, very nice, but there was just, I don't know, I see this as your insecurity here, sweetheart, that something was sort of going on under the surface, and we found it really, really hard to let it go. Can't move forward because we're not sure. It's almost as if, you know, especially if a relationship came to an end and you never really fully had closure over it. This is a past relationship, by the way. You know, despite you being, if you're in one now or if you're dating somebody else now, it really doesn't matter. This is a past relationship I'm looking at where you were insecure that something really underhanded was going on. And it's just something that you've never really been able to forget. It sort of stopped you from being able to sort of, I suppose, move forward with your life, you know, in the way that you wanted to. Because this just looks so good. This just looks like a complete and utter letdown, if I'm honest. Does any of this sound about right to you, darling? I'm looking at a King of Pentacles. I'm just thinking that's an insecurity right there. The thing is, I've kind of... Should I let go? Will we reconnect? I hate doing these kind of readings. Listen, I completely understand, Vanessa, that in a lot of ways they made you happy. But in a lot of ways as well, I think what I'm trying to say here is that in a lot of ways you were also made to feel very miserable. And I feel like maybe you have tried to confront them over whether or not some cheating's gone on. And I don't feel like you've got a straight answer. I'm just going to sort of say to you, darling, the secret's coming out. This is what's coming towards you. There's your closure right there, sweetie. I'm just going to say, I do not see a reconciliation with this person. And if I'm perfectly honest, I think I'd be a really, really shitty tarot reader to advise you to try and reconcile with this person. Because to me, to see a Two of Pentacles in the upright in a future position tells me that nothing's going to change. That it has been going on, and that there will still be having the cake and eating it, even if there was a reconciliation. And unfortunately, no, you were not going crazy. Yes, you did know your intuition was spot on. They were up to no good. And it's highly likely that even if you did reconcile, they would still be up to no good. Problem is, I feel like you gave an inch and he took a fucking mile. In other words, took advantage of you. And it was just unfortunate that by the time that kind of shit was going on, you'd already fallen in love with him, which made it even harder to let go. And I completely understand that. But these card 3 and what's coming towards you, this is closure, darling. And then I have the Knight of Wands. And I do see this as fast movement out of the situation, if I'm perfectly honest. Moving out of the way fast, moving on fast, being able to actually start again quickly. Maybe this is because it's quite swift and fast sort of action. Maybe it's just sort of the kind of answer that you really did need at this time. I know it's hard to take. I understand that. And I feel like this oracle card that's here, make the effort. I feel like that's all you ever do. You put in all the effort and they take it. And it's not reciprocated, and that's the problem. Sweetie, it is entirely up to you what you want to do, but I'm saying if you try and push to sort of reconcile with this person, it's highly likely you're going to find that it's with someone else anyway. So it's I'm sorry, my darling, it's a toughie. I've got no doubt you'll make the right decision for you, but either way, whether you try to reconcile with them or not, I do see you getting some sort of closure anyway. Maybe finding out what he's up to at the moment would maybe help you move on. You know, who knows? Who knows? As it stands now, though, Spirit's urging you to move forward where you've not been able to before. That's the message here, really, is, okay, we've seen this going on. There's been this stagnancy. It's not been healthy. We're gonna sort of, this closure's coming through. This needs to happen. So, you know, I'm really, really sort of sorry it wasn't the news that you wanted, but I hope that it's the news that's going to give you a bit of clarity more than anything. A bit of insight, I suppose. But yeah, I just deliver the messages. It's up to you what you do with that, my sweetheart. But I do wish you all the best. I really, really do. So all the best, Vanessa. So not always nice when we sort of do go to tarot and we can't always get the answer that we want. But, you know, I'd rather tell you the truth. Put you out of your misery if I can. That's how I roll. Anyway, you guys, I'm done with that now. Thanks, Karen. I need to say that. Okay, my darling. I'm pleased that it's helped you in some way then. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm done with the Monday Funday now then, you guys. But, yes, I don't know if yeah, Deb's still here. Facebook now. It'll probably be tomorrow now, Deb, because I think I've sort of allocated about 3 slots to the subs for private readings. So I've got to honour it, you know what I mean? But I'll probably be able to go on Facebook tomorrow, my sweetheart, if you're free tomorrow about this time for a bit of a catch-up. But, yeah, I do want to discuss another sort of live duo kind of thing. That's definitely what I want to do. SGP London Photography UK. Where in the UK are you based? I'm up north. I'll leave it at that. I'm up north. Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, it'd be nice to catch up with you, Star. But yeah, like I was saying to everyone, so obviously I'd allocated these 3 slots for tonight. So I'm going to honour it, obviously. If they don't go, they don't go. But at least I've put them out there for those that do want to fill them up. And don't forget, if you feel like you really did have a question that you needed answering, you can still do so. I do Monday Funday every Monday. So you can either wait till next Monday to see if you're chosen then, or if it's really urgent, you can purchase the 1 question reading, which is similar to this. It's all done through email for just £5. And I'll pop the link up right here for that one, you guys. So just bear with me and I'll copy and paste that one so that everyone can just copy and paste it into their own browser. There you go. There's the link to get a 1 question reader if you feel like it's urgent and you definitely need one answering. Otherwise, you guys, don't forget my tutorial, Sex in the Tarot. It's a right laugh. It's a good giggle. Definitely go check out the trailer. And if you want to purchase it, all the details are in the description on the trailer to purchase it, which is all on my channel. I just want to give a quick shout out to a lot of my usual subs. I've had a few people emailing me to tell me that for some strange reason they were either unsubscribed or their notifications weren't working. For some strange reason, YouTube have been faffing around with the algorithms lately. So I tell every one of my subs who still want to remain subscribed, still want those notifications, to just go double check that your little belly's clicked, and that you are, in fact, still subscribed. You know what I mean? Because obviously YouTube's been faffing around with that lately. And there's been loads of complaints all over YouTube about that. So just go double check it. Because it pissed me off, seriously. But yes. Otherwise, you guys, I'm going to shoot. If anyone wants to email me about any of these slots for tonight, I'm popping my email address in now. There you go, you guys. Just copy that and paste it. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. You lot take care, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.